How's it going, everybody? This is RBT coming at you with a quick commentary over some NCAA 14 gameplay, just bringing you my thoughts and opinions about the game so far. And the gameplay on the screen is the end of my second ever ranked match on this game, which was actually on the 5th of July when it first came out. But I have like 4 minutes to talk, so I'm going to try to make this quick, just with my thoughts and opinions just come off the top of my head. Let's see. Starting off the gameplay. The gameplay on the game is a ton better. It's a lot different from last year's game. I don't care what anybody says. The engine's a lot different, a lot more realistic. Graphics look a little bit better. It's just a lot smoother gameplay, just overall. The option, I believe, is going to take over this game. I believe it's going to take over for a while. People's going to be using the option a ton, online ranked matches, dynasties, etc. But I think after a while, people's going to adapt to that, and it'll start to change. People will learn how to play against the option, and it'll die out. But for the first couple months, I think it's going to be option city in competitive games. But dynasty mode, it's I did a little bit of dynasty mode, but not a lot thus far because the rosters aren't out yet. But there is a glitch in the dynasty mode. I'll make a video about this later. Specifically, all the schedules are screwed up in dynasty mode because the SEC have the SEC playing a 9-game schedule in the conference, so they lose out a conference game, and that domino effect screws up every schedule in the country. So hopefully they fix that. There's been a couple of bugs throughout the game, like my Miami video where I intercepted the ball in the end zone, but for some reason it gave them a touchdown instead of an interception for my team. But I think that stuff will get patched easily. There's been a couple glitches on play action passes where my quarterback will completely do a 360 as he does a play action pass, which kind of screws up the rhythm of the play. And that was more specifically in my South Alabama game, and if you go back and watch that, there's a couple times that happens. But I absolutely beat Georgia State down. That's another thing. Georgia State, if you want to make a complete rebuilding dynasty, Georgia State's a team to pick because they might be the worst team to ever play or ever be on an NCAA football game. What else? Ultimate Team's not on the game yet. You have to wait for the disc, so I can't say anything about Ultimate Team. But I did learn that you can unlock players from Ultimate Team throughout the skills training. If you get gold on each skill training activity, you get a card for Ultimate Team. So that's pretty cool. I'll probably upload some of that once I get the game. Anything else? Online game. Online ranked matches have been going pretty smooth for me. I started out 4-1 or 4-0, and I lost 4 straight. So that sucks. I was actually ranked 50 something in the world. The gameplay, definitely, the Heisman mode is a lot tougher than years past. It's a lot harder to play against the computer. So that's a big difference, big step up from last year. The recruiting is a lot different. It's gonna take a lot more time to get used to, but it's a lot more boring. But it's a lot simpler for everybody. So that's I guess a plus for certain people, and people like me that enjoy recruiting, not so much. Just thinking of stuff off the top of my head, there's not too much else to talk about. I think it's a lot better than years past. People who say it's the same game every single year, I don't think that's the case. The engine's a lot different. It's more like a Madden engine, but the game overall is a lot better, a lot more fun to play. So if you're thinking on the fence about playing this game or buying this game, spending the $60 on it, do it, because it's worth it. It's a lot different from years past. I mean, like I said, there is a couple glitches that's been going on throughout the game that I've encountered in the last couple weeks, but it's better. Also, gang tackling. I don't know why I just saw this all of a sudden. Gang tackling is different in this game, and it's a lot more realistic. Blocking's a lot more realistic. But the biggest thing is the options. With the whole new dynamics with option in there, I believe option's going to take over on this game, and people are going to get tired of it, but they're going to learn how to defend it. So the game's coming to a close here. They iced my kicker, and I actually get the win. My first 2 wins online were both on last-second field goals, but I barely sneaked that one in there. But I beat Nebraska 24-21. So I hope you enjoyed, guys. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and be ready for more NCAA content coming up. So leave a like, and as always, roll Tide, go Sox, and go Titans to you. I'll see you later, guys.